Oh, good day, Mrs. McCormick. Thank you, officer. Well, how are you? I heard there was some trouble out here, a riot.
Yes. Have you spoken to Peter? I wanted to ring him so he wouldn't worry.
It's all right. I spoke to him this morning and he knows you weren't harmed. Now, about your plea, I'd like you to consider changing it to guilty.
Why? I told you I didn't mean to kill my husband. He just fell.
Mrs. McCormick, I've spent hours arguing with the Crown Prosecutor, going over the evidence with him, trying to get the charge reduced. But they're determined to force the murder charge. And they have a strong case, Mrs. McCormick. A very strong case.
But we have to fight it. I'm not a murderer, and why should I plead guilty to something I didn't do?
I understand what you're saying, I really do. But we must look at this realistically. Now, if you plead not guilty, it's certain to be a long, drawn-out and expensive court case with very little chance of winning. If we go the other way, I can put in a strong plea for leniency.
Well, where would that leave me?
Well, hopefully with a much lighter sentence. And the way things look at the moment, that's the best we can do.
How could you possibly ride this thing with all that on it? Not to mention me.
Yeah. Sorry.
Morning.
Oh. Well, Street will know by the time we get back.
Yes. See you in a couple of days.
Oh, good one. And nothing else to talk about for a week. Right, hop on. Hold tight.
Are you sure this is safe?
Safe as houses.
Got someone to meet you? The bus. Oh, I know that. Which way are you headed?
That way. You and me too, both, love. And I still can't believe it.
Hey, Miss Ferguson, you must be going to lunch soon. What about giving back?
They're not officially released yet, Wyndham. You can still be charged with insolence.
Oh, I'm sure the governor would be delighted after all the trouble he's taken.
Your information, I do not agree with early release under any circumstances. And how the hell you managed to have your charges dropped certainly beats me, Cox.
Naughty, naughty.
Oh, just sign that, will you, both of you? Here, take that. You too.
Oh, official now, is it?
Get moving before we change our mind.
Quick, she might be right.
Don't be stupid, Wyndham. Wait at the door.
Free at last. Feels great, doesn't it?
What will you do?
Oh, spend some time with Mabel. Tie up a few loose ends. Hey, you never did tell me what it was you were charged with. How about telling an old mate now, eh? Well, I'll be buggered. I didn't know you had it in you. Oh, sorry, Miss Ferguson. Forgot we weren't supposed to laugh.
Get going.
Oh, you walking yourself?
Prison regulations, Wyndham. Now move.
Bye-bye, girls. We'll miss you.
I've heard of playing with a handicap, but this is bloody ridiculous.
Pardon?
I'll give up, Chooky. You have a go.
Oh, very fun.
Hey, it's not the noggin, is it? Next time we'll make sure we wear stack hats, eh?
It's just not going to be the same without Jessie and Barbie and Lexi.
And don't forget Kelly. With a bit of luck, they'll drop kick the runt to Blackmore.
Don't you miss them?
Of course I'll miss him. But there's no point in getting depressed about it.
Oh, what's happened?
Hey, what's up, love?
It's my solicitor. He wants me to plead guilty.
Hey, whose side is he on?
Why would he do that?
Well, he says he thinks I'll get a lighter sentence.
I'll tell him to get nicked.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Would you excuse me?
Poor bitch. Solicitors ought to be shot at birth. Well, I think I'll go and slash my wrist to cheer myself up.
Connors, the governor wants to see you.
Oh, on second thoughts, a trip to the boss ought to do it. I'll see you in jail. Now, what can I do for you?
We'll get to that later. First, I want to pass on the department's thanks for helping stop Kelly's takeover.
Pleasure.
I'm sure it was. We'll forget about the little boxing match with Miss Ferguson. Your quick thinking, when Kelly had us over a barrel, saved her life and a few others.
Oh, you're making me feel like teacher's pet. Now, what's the catch?
The women regard you with a certain amount of respect.
That's their problem, not mine.
Now it's my problem.
Look, if you just brought me in here to pat me on the back, then kick me
Don't get
around.
off your horse. I called you in here because the women listen to you and I want morale lifted.
I'll drink to that.
Also give you a chance to make up for some of the trouble you've caused since you've been here.
Oh, you mean I spent all that time in the dog box for nothing?
I'm talking about your general attitude, Connors. I pick you as somebody who gets bored quickly. You need a challenge. Well, I'm going to give you one. I want you to help get this place back on its feet.
Yeah? I thought you buggers were paid to do that.
We can only go so far. But the women need somebody on the shop floor with the guts to look after them, especially when Kelly and Jenkins arrive back. And the way I see it, you're the one for the job.
Hi. Do you want to talk about it? He's very good looking. Peter, I mean.
Yes, he is, isn't he? He's bright, too. He knows more than I'll ever know, and he's only just started uni.
What's he studying for?
A Bachelor of Science degree.
Wish I could have gone to uni. I love reading books and learning about things.
Well, did you ever think about going?
Nah, couldn't afford it, not when my mum's sick.
Wish you could meet Peter. He'd love to have a talk with you. He could never talk to his father or his brother, and he really needs somebody his own age.
He's probably way ahead of me.
Oh, I doubt it. You're a bright girl, Julie. Do you have a boyfriend waiting for you when you get out?
No. Who'd want to go out with an ex-con anyway?
Oh, someone will. Someone will see the good in you, won't take it for granted.
Do you think?
I know it.
Ha! I should have known it. Turn me back on you two for 5 seconds, you're off getting depressed again.
We were just talking about
That's
Peter.
the trouble. Too much bloody talking. Well, from now on, sister, things are going to change. And if the girls agree, it's going to be party time in Wentworth. What do you mean? I mean, what do you reckon to me being top dog?
He used to give me roses. I wish he could again, but that was on the outside, and things were different then. On the inside, the sun still shines, and the rain falls down, but the sun and rain are prisoners too. Around. Last night I dreamed